Alright, so this is the video for the 1974 Gibson SG Custom, as you've seen on eBay, and a little demonstration of some of the sounds that it's capable of. You'll notice this switch here, it's a 6-way switch, and right now it's in what's called position 1, so only the neck pickup will be on. Now remember, if you pull up on the volume knob, you can coil tap that pickup. So right here, it's just the neck humbucker, and I've pulled up on this volume knob to activate it into the single coil mode. So you get a sound like this. Now if you push the knob back in, then you have the full humbucker. In the second position, then it becomes the neck pickup and the bridge pickup. Eliminates the middle for now. Here they are, both in full humbucking. Now, here is just the neck single with the bridge humbucking. And here's both in single coil mode, the bridge and the neck. Now the cool thing about the switch is, if you put it into the 4th position, which looks like the first position, but it's shifted towards you one, it activates both the neck and the middle pickups. So right here, they're both in humbucking mode. So you would get sounds like this. Now, you can pull up on the neck pickup, and now we have a single coil neck with a humbucking middle. And you can make them both single coil, like this. That simulates a Strat in the 2nd position. Now in the 5th number on the switch, which is in the middle but up, that activates all 3 of the pickups together. So here's all 3 in humbucking mode, and you can hear. Of course, now you can coil tap any of the 3 that you want. You coil tap the neck only, so all 3, single coil here, humbucker, humbucker here, and you would get. We'll coil tap both the neck and the middle, and you could get. And now we'll make all 3 single coils. which I don't think even a Strat can do that. And then in the final position, which is number 6 on the switch, all the way down but up towards you, you get just the middle and the bridge pickup. And that can create a lot of exciting sounds. Here is both of those pickups in single coil mode. This simulates about the 4th position on a Strat. Alright, and if you put them both in humbucking, here's what you would get. Of course, you could do just the bridge in single coil, and then the middle in humbucking. Or you could do both in single coil. Or the middle now in humbucking with the bridge in single coil. So that gives you some more tonal options, and that shows you kind of the clean side of things. Let me show you some of the dirty or distortion settings. You have to forgive my amp. It's not the guitar. The amp doesn't have a ground on it, and it can buzz a little bit in the background. Let me set it. By the way, I'm using a Fender Princeton Chorus. It's a 210 solid state amp with a reverb and a chorus effect. And now we'll add a little distortion. Here is the neck pickup only. Both pickups together. And just the bridge by itself. Now, if you tone down the volume on that pickup, you can get kind of an AC/DC like blues grid. All 3 pickups together in full humbucking. Here's the middle with the bridge only. hope that kind of gives you an overview of it. I love the guitar. It's really good for a lot of different sounds, and it's capable of so much different tonality. I love just putting it into a clean setting and doing things like this. So I hope that gives you a good idea of what we got here. And if there's anything I missed, you know, please let me know, and I'll be happy to work it up for you. There is obviously some body wear and tear on this 1974 Gibson SG Custom, particularly on the back. You can see where some of the paint has worn straight down past the top coat finish. Also on the sides, there's a little bit there, and then on the back of the neck, you know, just from playing over the years, just so much wear right there. But it doesn't take away from the playability. The frets are low. They're not horrible. They're very, very playable, as you just seen. I would say you should be able to get years more out of it. The ebony fingerboard is jet black, no problems there. The pearl inlay is gorgeous. The gold hardware that matches, and of course the Gibson logo up top. It's just a brilliant guitar, and it's just wonderfully accustomed. The neck is great. If you look at the back, you know, it joins the body in such a way that it's very easy to get high up on the frets and not get all that, you know, like a Les Paul has difficulty reaching those higher frets. This guitar you can get all the way up to the end. A little more wear there on the back, but still just a great guitar all around. I think it would be an excellent addition to anyone's collection. The Duncan pickups are awesome. You've got the Seth Lover in the middle with a Duncan Custom SH5 in the bridge, and then at the neck is one of the older Bill Lawrence, the HB series, the HBL, and this one is a rhythm. It's made for the neck pickup, and they're all coil tappable through the controls here, and with the addition of the 6-way switch, the so-called freeway switch, it really gives a lot of tonality and a lot of options. Most of the wear and tear on the hardware is down here at the bridge. You can see the harmonica style bridge and the tailpiece itself. The pickups, because they're so new, don't have quite as much wear. The Lawrence has the most, but the gold is still pretty intact. The switch is basically new, as are the knobs that I installed. They are Gibson top hat knobs, black with white letters and gold inserts. And then up at the headstock, the tuners have, the Shaler tuners have the, you know, the vintage style tuning peg, like heads, I guess, whatever you call that. The serial number is present, but it is worn down, and some of it has been removed, as you can see by that bit there. So keep it in mind, but it is a genuine Gibson guitar. No breaks in the headstock or body. Never needed any repairs or work in the time since I've had it. It's just a wonderful Gibson SG Custom Les Paul from 1974. Alright, that's my little overview of the features.